Okay, Mo.
Ready when you are, Tim.
No. Jimmy so rarely gets emotional the way he did coming in here and talking about what the room was like, what this brotherhood was like, what this 3-month experience was like. You don't get that emotional either, but just how, not the losing, but just how hard is this moment knowing that this journey with this team is over?
It's hard because it was special to us. We really enjoyed playing with one another, really enjoyed being around one another. And I just appreciate it. I'm thankful that I had that opportunity to be able to do that. You know, obviously, nobody likes to lose, but I think we fought all year long, ups and downs. We stayed together. And I think that's what it's all about. You know, I don't know what next year looks like, what it brings, but I'm very grateful, thankful, and blessed to have played with these guys.
What you learn about yourself this year? What did you learn about you?
That I'm a decent player. I think that I've grew in every aspect of the game, so I can smile about that. And more than anything, I've learned that here, me works here. I'm always, always, always gonna believe in my guys. And I think the one thing that I learned more than anything is how fun it is to play with these guys. Like it really was fun watching all my young fellas grow, having vets come in and showcase what they can still do and teach me so much. It was a great time.
Malika?
Miami and this team is home. It's sort of like a final how do you think that is?
Just got a group that's a lot like me. The fan base is incredible. The organization keep it real all the time. The coaches do and the players do as well. And they embrace me. They want me to be here. And it's fortunate to be around people like that. I'm very fortunate. And this is where I belong. This is what makes me smile. This is what makes me happy. I wish I could have done it for the city. I wish I could have done it for my teammates, for the organization. But I'm still glad that it happened.
What did it mean to you to have your brother right from that?
A lot. I love him to death. I love him to death. I wish I could play with him as a teammate for forever. Because these are the moments that you cherish. Put his body on the line out there for me and the rest of our guys, for this organization, and that means something. That shows the type of player he is, and the type of person that he is. We go down swinging, and I'm glad he was out there fighting with us.
Next question is from Anthony Chang from the Miami Herald.
Hey, Jimmy, I know it's hard in this moment, but just taking a step back, what could you say just about the trajectory of this organization, you know, considering with the development of the young players and the guys you have under contract for next season coming back?
We're trending in the right direction. We're going to learn from this. We're going to get better. We're going to come back. We're going to come back. We'll be back, as we were all saying in that locker room. But we got guys that want to do it. We got guys that already want to get back in the gym and get to working at this thing. That's what we do here. But like I said, it was a pleasure to play with these guys. But we're definitely moving in the right direction.
Next question, Nick Friedel.
Jimmy, you've had a lot of highs and a lot of lows throughout the course of your career. Specific to this experience in the bubble, what are you going to take away most from what has occurred over the last few months?
Just the bond that this group built. I wouldn't get that back for the world. We really, really, really loved being around one another and competing with one another. And I wouldn't trade that for the world. If I had to spend 3 months around some people, these people, they're the ones that I want to do it with.
Next question is from Naveen Ganglani from the Philippines.
Hey, Jimmy, considering that this was your first NBA Finals and the way you performed, especially in Game 3 and Game 5, were you happy with, you know, aside from not getting the championship, were you happy with how you performed individually, or do you feel that there's a level that you can even get to a higher level?
I didn't win, So none of the stats matter. We don't play for stats here. We don't play for anything else except for the win. I didn't do that. I didn't do my job, and I'll be better. Along with everybody else, I'll be better coming back. And you soak on this because what could have been, but it didn't happen. We didn't win, and that's what you leave this at.
Last question for Jimmy will be from Jarrett Weiss.
Jimmy, in this series, you played almost in every way imaginable. What was it that brought all of that out of you? What was the challenge that made you need to push yourself to a place you'd never gotten to?
It's what my team needed me to do. The organization asked of me, and I told them that I would win them one, and I didn't hold up my end of the bargain. So that means I got to do it next year. I told Pat, I told Coach Pat, I told Coach Bo, I'm here to win one. I didn't do my job. So moving forward, I got to hold up my end of the bargain.
Thank you, Jimmy. All right, that concludes tonight.